Okay, testing game footage, testing audio, and white guy recognition software is online. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Muckluck Streams with your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host Muckluck. Just my volume here. I was dabbling with Titan Quest a little bit earlier in the... I didn't bother to get my volumes evened out, so I tweaked things for that game, which are not the same for this one. Get my buffs up here. Alright, now we're about to go toward the Loghorrean, which I believe does a lot of chaos damage? Let me just say, you guys are going to see the game pause. I've got a web page here that has like all of the different augments and components that give chaos resistance. Imbued silver, I've got that already. Black tallow. Bought by Kaiman's Chosen and Order of Death's Vigil at Respected. Let's see if I ever bought that. I don't know if I did. Being hardcore and all, don't want to get popped by chaos damage if I can help it. Black. Yes, I did. Requires a rift stone. And then you have to make 3, so I need 3 rift stones. Okay. Oh, rift stone is awesome to put on a weapon at low levels. It gives you like a blink forward attack that does thousands of damage. It's really good for like just moving around and also a big heavy hit, whether you're melee spec or not, honestly. Oh shoot, no, I have to make 9 rift stones for each one of these? Good lord. Alright. We have a black tallow. Gives 10% to chaos, 16% to chaos resistance, and 6% less damage from chthonics. That's neat. Oh, wait a minute. Can that, oh, it only goes in metals? Okay. Well, I guess that's a thing. That puts us at 61. Well, if that only goes... Oh, and it goes in amulets, it says. So I could put one in the amulet as well, so I'll do that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Combine all to make 3. And... 1, 2, 3. Combine. Amulet. Puts us at 77, almost max. That's much better than what we were working with earlier. Would have been here earlier, but hats feels bad, man. Hey, French. Feels like it's been a while, my friend. You've been playing Kled? Gab, the problem I was having is Titan Quest was, even when I had it full screen, it was only showing up in Streamlabs at, like, quarter screen. Like, you would see, like, this section of the screen is Titan Quest with my picture in the bottom, and then all this was just black. So I could get it if I did a full display capture, but that's laggy. I don't like doing a full display capture. I like doing an application capture, but application capture is having problems with Titan's Quest. And I was like, well, I'm not playing this on stream today. I'll work this out later, but it's something I have to deal with at some point down the road. All right. So I think we're ready for 2 big things. We're ready for the Loghorrean and also the Necropolis big skeleton key. This means skeleton key, apparently. Chop chop. I don't have a skeleton key with me, so I have to go to town before starting that. Hey, DJ Destruction, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Alright. Entering the Tomb of the Watchers. I remember when I was a wee lad, I could not ever remember the difference between a tomb and a tome. And it was like, okay, well, I'll remember it as the one with the B on the end has the bodies. B for burial. That's how I'll remember it. And then one day my head was like, you know, B is also for book. And a tomb is a book. And then I was like, fuck. From that day forward, I could not... Like, I ruined the knowledge I had already gained. And I still sometimes have to look up which one is dead people and which one is books. because I've ruined myself. Blah. Yeah, I played Titan Quest for maybe a total of 30 minutes now. Just, I got the nature thing as my class, I got a magic staff, put 1 point in nature magic, and then just like 10 points into summon wolves. And they're wrecking. I've got 1 point into heal, 10 point into summon wolves. I'm just like, I'm being the healer of my own party of wolves right now. I have the music on. This place has no music. That's odd. Oh boy. Oi 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 oi. Senthel Voidbringer. There we go. Chains of Loghorrean. Did you change the speed to fast? In Titan Quest, no, I forgot that you gave me that tip. I need to remember that, because at the low levels there's definitely a lot of walking and moving around, you know, to get to fights. Yeah, I definitely think I will enjoy a playthrough of the game. I'm someone who's put 400 hours into Grim Dawn, and I play a lot of other ARPGs. I don't know if it'll be fun to play on Twitch or not. Or if it'll be popular to watch on Twitch, is how I should say. Every time I've looked at the Titan Quest section of Twitch, there's like 2 people streaming it, and they have no viewers. You know, those kind of numbers, so... There might be a day, once Divinity's cooled down a bit for me, I might have like a WTF Wednesday or something like that, where I try it out for a day and see how it goes. And if it goes at, you know, about as good as what I'm doing, then I'll do a whole playthrough on Twitch. Hey, Chef! This might be the earliest I've ever seen you in here, my friend. One of our infamous bears of the free subs. I can't remember who the other one was. Chef and one other person in here got a free sub from the quest mode program that I'm always promoting. I'm trying to remember who the other one was. It just escapes me right now. Oh, secret wall. What do we got? What do we got? Dude, this thing came out of this treasure chest and landed all the way up here. Look at that. My guy wants to path all the way around the level to go pick that up. Nope. Frostpunk on WTF Wednesday? That's a completely different genre than any game I've played on Twitch before. I've been trying to at least stick to just RPGs. And some of them have been huge failures. A couple of people have been interested in watching me play WoW, but it's small numbers. I had almost no one want to watch Ori and the Blind Forest. But on the plus side, I beat it in 3 days, so then we were done with it. WTF Wednesday sounds like it would be a tip of the hat toward Total Biscuit. If any of you all are familiar with him, the British game reviewer, he had a huge like YouTube channel and stuff, and he recently passed away from, I believe, cancer. But he had a series of videos called WTF is, and then a game he would review. You'll love it, you glorious bastard. I'm still trying to build the habit of using the entangling roots constantly for proccing the Shepherd's Call, Shepherd's Crook. Did I? Oh wait, I have a point unspent. How did that happen? Could put it here, lower their resistance, and slow them. That's tempting. Other option is here. Raise my and all the pets' elemental resistance, retail, and damage. All my elementals are pretty much capped. Or just down here for raw stats. For now, let's just put it here. Died from colon cancer like 2 months ago. Yep. I knew it was some kind of cancer. One of the craziest stories I heard about that, his wife told this while like laughing and crying like right after he passed away, was apparently like the night before he was on his deathbed and he was like half delirious, and he was taught like in his sleep he was talking about like, I can't believe Fortnite did da 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 da, how dare they. and she was like crying and recording it and laughing. Because he was still, like, reviewing games in his sleep. Bane Gallagher, Guardian of the Gates. This guy's got the HP, boys. There we go. Let's see. Cracked lodestone. Let's see what's in the treasure chest before we go down. Is there anything worth doing over here? Oh, also, one unfortunate thing about Titan Quest, there's no windowed mode. So anytime I have to tab out to do anything, like type in stream chat or start the stream or anything, the game would just like freeze up and it would take like 15 seconds to tab back into it. So that was kind of unfortunate. Dead Cells, I have not. It sounds like a spooky game. Is it a spooky game? Muck is not great at spooky games. What the hell? Is that the Loghorrean? I've never heard it do that. Like, just freak out while I'm walking past that bridge. Weird. Castlevania Metroid 2D side-scroll RPG. Oh man, I've played one of the Castlevanias on Game Boy ages ago. All I know is there was a guy with a whip, and I spammed that whip to get through the game. Exalted Leggings of Fortitude. Just what my legs need. Fortitude! These vanguards have a lot of health. Mark of Illusions. We're level 75, my friends. 3/4 of the way to max level with our first hardcore character. What build are you following, or is this your own? The first 50 levels were basically all Shaman. I didn't even pick the second class, which is Occultist, until like level 51. Heavy use of Wind Devil, Briarthorn, and Primal Spirit. Later on, I got Wendigo Totem to heal. I got Occultist. At that point, I learned about the Lightning Summoner build. So I was already using a lot of the stuff involved in it. So I picked up the Raven and got this thing. So it's like, I guess at this point there's a loose basis on the Lightning Summoner. But first like 50, 60 levels was like all Shaman. I wasn't following any build. I was just doing what felt good. Orudinanatu. I've got an offhand that lets me rapid fire cast Wind Devils so I can get 4 of them out really quickly. And then with maxed out Maelstrom, that's 12 lightning bolts per second are assisting the party. Hey, Overbuilt, good to see you back again. Yeah, Overbuilt was asking me yesterday if I knew about the subscriber badges, and I do know about them. I just been trying to think about what to do for them. I want to have something unique, and I've been thinking on that. Since I've got like a Puppet Master guy as my logo, I thought about having like a marionette doll that looks better and better as the sub thing goes up, but then I was like, no, people would be like, oh, he's calling us his puppets, me, me, me. So then I thought about doing like a skeleton or something. Like a skeleton in crap armor, and then like leather armor, and then like, you know, plate mail, and he looks like really like a Death Knight or something as the last badge. That was one of my thoughts, since I'm often playing these summoner type characters. You died at 61 yesterday. Oh no. What were you playing, Hawk? Oh, and Overkill died at 49. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Kemmer, at some point, you need to whisper me the name of that Horde character so I can mail you that gold you won in my little contest. You got like 25 days before my sub runs out, so that's your time span. Mr. Chubbs is auto-hosting you for 3 viewers. Mr. Chubbs, thank you for the auto-host, my friend. Mr. Chubbs is a fellow Grim Dawn streamer who sometimes streams while wearing a gigantic gas mask. That's his persona. He's also been dabbling in WoW. I think I may have gotten him bit by the bug by talking about it around him too much. I think he plays a Troll Shaman on there. Small plug. Ah. No, if you're sure. I mean, the whole point of using it for a token or something is that you didn't have to be on that server. The boss that guards the drawbridge in Act 6 stomped me. Oh, the guy that's like Galacros the Mountain. He's like the same unit type. Yeah. I've not ever died to him on in the last few months, but he's given me some scares. I know how that goes. All right, so my chaos resistance, I got it really high before I came in here. Ow, 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 ow. Don't hit me, Tentacle. Rude. Oh, great. Now we're fighting next to the molesting arm. Okay. Back up, back up, back up. Who died? Kyle the Crab died. Okay. Got it. Nice. Okay. Got him. That guy had a lot of debuffs. I had like 4. I think it was like a bleed, a dot, and 2 other somethings. And I despise these invulnerable arms that beat on you and you can't do anything about it. Hey, 76, right before Loghorrean. I love it. Alright, sealed in. We read that earlier on another character, so I won't spend time reading that out loud. Okay, let's empty the bags before Loghorrean in case I die. Kabbalah, second time dying with the same build. I think I'll change it up because I got a sweet axe. Whoops, misclicked there, hang on. Gosh, what did I do? Okay. I misclicked outside of my Streamlabs and the screen went crazy for a second. Yeah, biggest thing I love about... Let's see, Kabbalist is Necro-Occultist, right? The biggest... as someone who plays Summoners, I have... My level 100, my only level 100 is a softcore Kabbalist. After playing the Shaman, This gives me 31% more health and some DR. This gives me 15% reduction to damage taken, just across the board. Like, those two things make me feel so much more tanky than my Cabalist. And then Wendigo Totem, the healing from this is just absolutely absurd. Like, I don't think, as a lover of pet builds, I don't think I'm going to go back to playing a build that doesn't have Shaman as one of the things. Like, the amount of survivability it adds while still being good at damage is great. Don't need that, don't need that. No. Did I come to a town that does not have a... No, there is a storage here. Okay, good. Scared me. I was like, I'm wasting my time. Okay. Alright, good enough. Soldier, Shaman be unkillable? Maybe. You know how the Soldier class has all those talents along the bottom row that are just like passive? I heard that one of the easiest ways to beat hardcore, but it's very boring, is to make a Soldier in a retaliation spec, so like things hit you and they take damage, and just get all those points across the bottom. So that it's just like super, super passive, unkillable Soldier, and things hit you and they die. And you just walk through the game. That's apparently one of the easiest ways to beat the game on hardcore. Oh boy. Buckle up, kids. Maximum effort. Ah, stunned. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. I just used my potion, so it's on cooldown now. All I know is pain. Jesus! Half-life on this thing. Oh, he mind-controlled my Primal Spirit. Oh my god. Prime, he turned around and slapped my shit. Summon a rift thing right there on the ground. It's hard to see, but that's doing a lot of damage. Move the pets a little bit to the right. Grasping Vines under him to proc the Shepherd's Crook. Throw Wendigo Totem in that mess to heal the pets. Wasn't enough. Who did we lose? Lost the Briarthorn. Resummon him. Ow, my spleen. Out of mana. My blood hurts. Invader Zim reference. All the Wind Devils. Come on! Briarthorn got mind controlled. My Primal Spirit just killed my Briarthorn, you traitor. Out of mana, use another mana pot. Stunned. Oh, Jesus, the mortars. Potion. Hit the... Oh my god, hit the guy! Hit the Loghorrean, he's almost dead! Ah! Oh, yes, 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 just kill the ads, just kill the ads. You may now access Ultimate Hardcore. Spending 15 minutes swimming around Boralus to a wolf camp. Congratulations. Kind of sad that they didn't have the boss music playing during that. I do have the music on, don't I? Yeah, I do. That's weird. There's some boss in this game that like some epic music kicks in, and just sometimes it doesn't. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Ruby of Elemental Balance. Okay. It's time to get one shot. No, we still got Malmoth. We're still gonna do Malmoth. We got Malmoth, and we got the Necropolis skeleton key thing up there before we leave this difficulty. I'm not going into ult to get one-shotted right now at level 76. Oh, speaking of, I need to spend my level up points. Is it better just to... Okay, if I put these here, let's see, 11, 5, 3, 1. That's almost 100 health. But it's a lot of other stats too. Don't know if I need manipulation and bonds. For now, let's just do Raging Tempest. Reduce their resistances. Did you finish the expansion in Veteran? Yes, I full cleared Veteran every single quest. There was nothing in my quest log. I was a bit of a complete... Because this is literally the first character I've ever made on Hardcore. I have no recipes. I couldn't even make a relic for half of the playthrough. Like, I needed bags, you know? Like, I just got my 5th bag a little while ago. Alright. Time for the other big risk. I want to do it now while my Chaos Resist is pretty much maxed. This place is Chaos, isn't it? I think it's Chaos, not Aether. Yeah, because Aether's all around Malmoth. Whoa, lag spike. Don't do that to me, Grim. Don't do it to me, Grimmy. By the way, that was something I had to get used to in Titan's Quest, was that I had to manually click every pile of gold to pick it up. Unless there's an auto pickup that I haven't found in that game in the 30 minutes that I've played it. Consecrated wrappings. Obsidian Shaleborn. Oh. Got a green thing. Now, when I get to the door with the skeleton key, I'm gonna have to go back to town to get a skeleton key, because I don't have one on me. Craft one, I guess. TQ is much harder. Yeah, like I said, I've only played it for like 30 minutes. My schedule right now is like... my daily schedule, including the 3 hours I'm streaming, takes up like 95% of my time. I have very few free minutes on a Monday through Friday to do anything that deviates from that schedule. So other than gaming on mobile, I don't do a lot of games that are off-stream during the week. The work week, I mean. I think Monday's a holiday, though, so I get to chill then. Obsidians! If this is the rift I'm thinking of, I think there might be a devotion shrine up here to the north of me. I can't recall for 100%. Oh, well, here's the exit or the way down. Ah, yes, there's a friendly reminder. If you have Twitch Prime and you're not sure, you may have if you have Amazon Prime, you may have a Twitch Prime free subscription that you may not have known about. And you can click that link there in the chat to see if you do, if you wish to support me or another streamer. Commercial over. Yeah, here's the devotion shrine. Alright. Ah, you don't just scream when you come out, you spooky son of a gun. Oh my gosh, die! Oy. That guy had the big health. Lots of greens. Let's see what we got for devotions. We had just finished... Oh, that's right, we were working on the Raven. No, more lightning damage to the bird. Can always change it if we want to later. Forgot I had a prime, so I didn't renew with you. Gonna help a small stream. Good man, Kemmer. See, that's why I've got the reminder there. Yeah, the whole Amazon Prime Twitch Prime thing is a really cool system. Like, I've got some family members that have no idea what my stream hobby is about, and, like, they shoot me their Prime thing just as, like my dad, he's one of them. He's like, okay, I hit the link. Here you go, enjoy. I'm like, thanks for the $250, Dad. Because that's what it is. If you're an affiliate streamer and someone does the Prime thing, you're basically donating $2.50, $2.50 to be clear, to their stream for them to, do whatever they want with it. Save up for a microphone, monitor, whatever. But it's something you can do once per month. Okay, we are at the door. Since I found the devotion shrine, I don't have to see a need to really clear the whole place out. So I need to go make a skeleton key. Oh no!
I can't open that.
Oh, I am such a scrub lord. You can't... Okay, that's okay. I saw the portal for the exit. You can't use a teleport inside a chthonic rift. So even though I'm not past the no portal door, I'm already in a no portal zone. Muck, you're such a role model. You're so smart at this game. Nope. Oh, where was it? It was over here somewhere. I know it was. I know it was. Scheisse. Where was it? Where's that exit at? If I don't find it pretty soon, I'll just, oh, there. Okay, great. I was gonna say, I can just leave the game, rejoin the game, and go back through that area. Okay. Portal. I need to go to a town. We'll just go to Homestead and craft a skeleton key. Alright.
Safe storage, no question of that. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll give you
Get
good
rid of the
advice on what
fluff. I'm a start as Blade Burst. I've been like this ever since the Loghorrean. You guys seen that meme where it shows like a bunch of kids on the sofa playing console and they're like this? And it says, when all three of your friends suddenly lean way forward and the fourth guy's still slouching, he's just like, oh shit. They all just got super serious. That armor I just sold was much better offensively, but much worse defensively, so not going to do that. Fanaticism. Let's see, bonus, that's maybe later. No and no. Okay. Craft me a skeleton key. Oh, I only have the mats for 1. Why? Oh no, 11. Okay. I misread. Alright. Let's go. That's where we were, right there. Back to the Chthonic Rift! I wonder if there's any more achievements for, like, there was no achievement when we beat the Loghorrean. Like, you know, beat the Loghorrean on Elite Mode on Hardcore. You know, there was nothing like that. Here goes. Point of no return. Other than, you know, leave game and run away with my tail between my legs. I guess that is a way I can return. Oh, named guy just popped up. Nethel the Bruiser. Alright. Okay. I think it has a required level in the 80s or 90s, but if I could find the Will of Bismiel necklace that lets me have a second Raven and just double the value of these almost 30 stat points, that would be like the biggest, awesomest thing I could find. Beyond that, maybe the armor that lets me have 2 Briarthorns out would be good. Oh, I am sort of surrounded right now. Me no likey. Oh my. Get this one. Ah. Ah. I'm staying near him because the Wendigo can keep healing me. I wasn't just a glutton for punishment. Oh. Alright, that's a dead end. I like doing the rule of a standard maze. Pick the wall on the left or right and then follow it. I'm gonna do the right this time. Obsidians. Target those first, they're the bigger threat. Tommy and Dreadguard. Easy peasy. Obsidian Trove. Oh no! I hate these things. These big crystals pop up and they do like you can't break them or anything. And they do like 5 or 10 attacks before they go away. They're basically traps, but slightly more annoying as they keep giving. Ah! Pets, target this guy. Oh, he's going down quick. Cathalas the Usurper. Hey! Whoa, what was that? What was that? Oh, it's a bow. 124% to pet damage, 86% increased pet poison damage with a 43% increased duration. The only poison pet I can think of is the Blight Fiend and the Manticore's Poison Tail, which has 5,700. It's actually a lot. 37%. And +1 to all occultist skills. Huh. That's interesting. One big downside, though, to having a two-hander as opposed to two one-handers is, like, I've got the component on this thing, Imbued Silver, that gives me the Void Resist aura, and I've got the component on this Purified Salt that gives me the Ether Resist aura. With a two-hander, you can only have one of those. I'm gonna let my summons deal with those guys on the bridge before I keep going the other way. Obsidian Shieldborn. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay, I guess we're going back to that bridge. Guess we get to get this chipped claw after all. Ooh! That claw's chipped. I bet it's worth a fortune. You sure? Maybe you just broke a nail. Nope, chip claw. Chip claw sees all. What keeps creating all the lightning strikes? That, my friend, would be... So, okay, a couple of them are the Raven. But like maybe 1 in 13 lightning strikes you see are the Raven. The rest are from Maelstrom, which is I cast a Wind Devil, which is this little tornado, and it hits 3 nearby targets with lightning every couple of seconds. And I have an offhand that lets me rapid cast Wind Devil, so I can get 4 of them out really quickly, which is 12 lightning strikes per 2 seconds assisting me. And because dots from different sources stack, that means up to 4 of them can be refreshing dots on the same target. I believe it's actually less damage output than if I was just using Storm Totem, but it also gives them impaired aim, it slows them, it freezes them, it rips their resistances down, so both me and the bird do more damage. So I like it. I don't know how far it'll take me, but that's part of the uniqueness to this build that I didn't copy from anywhere. Not saying I'm the first person who did it. I'm just saying I didn't copy it from anywhere. As far as I'm concerned, it's a Muck original. I just really like the Wind Devil. And I can control it with the pet move command. If you look at the Wind Devil right now, like I can control it, so I can actually focus its damage on areas where I want it. So that's why I said earlier that you could say that part of this build was loosely based from the Lightning Summoner, which I saw another player doing. But the rest is just stuff that I was like, I think that would work really well. I'm gonna try it. And here we are. Yeah, and I didn't even max out Wind Devil, because this actually increases the mana cost of the spell. This and this do not. And I'm having a little bit of mana issues right now. Oh gosh, that thing just killed 2 pets. I just wanted to pick up the freaking Jawbone, come on. Alright. Wait, what were those? We can kill that, that's fine. Doomed Remains. I did, it was a very long fight, but I did beat Loghorrean on Elite Hardcore. So now we're doing... What is this place called? We're doing Discord. This is the big skeleton key mega dungeon that is attached to the Necropolis. That's where we're at right now. But I moved some components around to get my Chaos Resist almost maxed out. And I wanted to do the Loghorrean and this while I was in this gear before I replaced anything. Bastion of Chaos, thank you. I wish Bastion of Chaos had music, though. This is one of those moments where I worry if my stream is being too quiet and not entertaining enough because there's, like, no sound other than the combat. Was that 2 named guys? Just, there was definitely 1. This other pile made me think there was a second one. Obsidian cluster. That's like a treasure chest. Okay. Oh god, these stupid traps.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, we got 2 named guys here. Ah! I just accidentally resummoned my bird for no reason at all. Who just died? Kyle did. Frickin' Kyle. Always dying, Kyle. Oh, delayed ambush from the rear. Oh, man. Briarthorn down. Rate? No. Oh, no, the Primal Spirit died. That's what it is. This is Zolnaroth, Guardian of the Bastion. Okay. I think we're okay. Whew. Blood of Chthon, if I get out of here alive, that's welcome. I only have 10 of those. Recipe, another Blood of Chthon. Not bad. More dots? Dude, each tornado puts a lightning dot on 3 targets. That's like 12 dot applications per second. The bird does dots. The manticore does bleed and poison. I'm doing all the dots I can. Oh, man. Oh, man. What? Yo. What? Come on, pets, taunt him. Oh, okay, it worked. Nature's Guardians just proc, so they taunted him off of me. Primal Spirit wore off, so my damage output just went down a little bit. Alright, resummon him. Ooh, that guy was sturdy. Lots of loot. Dude, you mentioned dots. Let me show you one of my items right now. These pants. My pets have 1,300 poison retail over 5, but the very next line of that item says plus 470% to pet retaliation damage. So I think this item alone may be giving the pet 6,500 poison retaliation. But yes, I'm very familiar with Mr. 50 DKP minus. Jordan, run to the center. Bob, run to the center. Sally, run to the center. Whatever the fuck you do not stand together. Well. Unholy Visage of the Covenant. That's pretty neat. Plus 2 to Hellhound, cooldown reduction, pet stats. If I cared about Hellhound, that would be pretty cool. Polished Emerald, Scavenge Plate. Ooh, did I miss anything over here? I know there's a quest item somewhere in here, and I haven't gotten it yet. Alright. Okay, I'll come back through this if I have to. He appeared in the cave. Yeah, it was. Dude, talking about like legacy WoW stories, and I'll say the story in a way that people that don't play WoW can still understand it. Molten Core Vanilla Raid was like a 40-man raid. There was these giant lava dogs called Core Hounds, and when they were dead, if whoever's loot it was had looted the body, which would be random among the 40 people, then a skinner could skin the hound and get these core hound hides, which were used to make like really good armor. So you did not leave one behind, but you had to find out who's loot, like whoever it is, loot the body so we can skin the hound. And so loot the hound became something that was often screamed at people. Oh wait, oh, this is like a gauntlet. Trap. And it was one day we found out like hours and hours into a raid. 40-man raid, it's tough to keep track of everybody. but there was this rogue that was in the raid group. He was even helping us yell, loot the GD Hound. But he was actually, his character was in Warsong Gulch and he was playing Capture the Flag for like 3 hours and earning DKP. And he was making it sound like he was in the raid by joining us. He's screaming like, yeah, loot the Hound! Idiots! And, you know, other statements like that made it sound like he was actually there. And no one realized for like 3 hours. Loghorrean, Harbinger of Blood. Oh my gosh. I'm not epileptic, but looking at all these lightning bolts. Oy. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Empowered Padala's Will. Plus to Necro. Epic Offhand. Plus to Necro and Briarthorn. And a Relic. My favorite thing. A recipe. Agravix's Malice. Plus damage to Ethereals and Ether Corruption. That's weird. It's a mythical. I don't know that I've even seen that relic on my level 100 softcore guy. It's cool seeing stuff in the game that I still haven't discovered. One of the things I love about this game is that a dropped recipe that you find is never going to be a duplicate. Like, quest reward recipes can be duplicates, but one that just drops, it's something you don't have. And I think that's awesome. Remember when anyone could roll in gear that didn't belong to their class? Yes, I do remember Hunters, Hawk Kid. I totally remember Hunters. Good night, Kemmer. Drive safe if you're headed home. Alright, this little room is done. Tonic of Mending. Oh boy. Oh, good crab. He froze those ones that jumped me. Who's a good boy? Who's a good crab? Oh, Harbinger. These are gonna blow up when they die. Ow! As soon as I say it. And of course my Primal Spirit is finding it to be a good use of his time to ram his head into the corner and wait for someone to open the door. Ah, getting stuck on all this rubble. You know, with the guy from the officer? No, yes. Yes, I have. Oh my. You guys say that? Kemmer God is offering a Grim Dawn giveaway the next time it goes on sale. He, last month, he gave away a $60 copy of Grim Dawn Complete Edition that had all the X-Packs. He had me do like a lottery, a prize raffle on the stream, and he bought a full copy for the guy that won. He is totally my sponsor. Not even gonna lie. I would have, imagine me in like one of those NASCAR jackets, except instead of being covered in logos like McDonald's and stuff, it just has one that says Kemmer God PC. Maybe 100 badges that all just have the same name. Oh man. Okay, they're gone. Alright, my PTSD's flaring up. I feel like there's usually a boss up here. Oh, green. I think last time the quest mob guy was over in this area. Oh, there's a guy. Are you the one I'm looking for? Oh, man, it's getting low. Happens slowly, but I'm having to use a mana potion every couple minutes. Stop hitting me! Hit them! Alright, I guess he is not the one I'm looking for. But that makes me sure of the fact that the last time I did this, this area here had the named person that drops the obsidian shard that I needed. I thought that said Chthonian Edgelord. Oh, like, what is he? Shop at Hot Topic? What is that? And then I did a double take. It said Dreadlord. Ah! Oh, this room is full of Japan. I don't want to go in there. Shepherd's Call, rank 12. Oh no, I'm rooted in the bad stuff. Ah! I looked down to see the cooldown of Briarthorn and almost got killed while I was looking down. Alright. I got the Wendigo Totem in range of Galar Bagok. Suddenly all my guys went back to full health. That made a difference. Alright. These tentacles should fade in a minute. The way I think those work is whichever boss is summoning the tentacles, it's like he's emitting an aura that's like... Every time it pulses for like 5 seconds, there's tentacles. So after you kill them, if you wait a few moments, they fade away. Ooh. Roiling Blood.
Can't do that yet.
Yeah, on the topic that you brought up earlier, Hot Kid, I was a GM in many expansions, and one of them was Wrath of the Lich King. And I made a rule that the... Because the hunters had a melee weapon that was just like a stat stick for them, and then like their ranged weapon. And I made a rule that the hunters couldn't use their DKP on stat stick weapons unless no one needed it for actually swinging it around. And all the classes but one had no problem with that. I remember that was the expansion that Fury Warriors got Titan's grip, so they had to get two-handers, and of course they had to spend so much DKP on a two-hander, and he was so mad. He was like, "Why do I have to spend so much DKP for this?" And I'm like, "Because you're getting two-hand weapons." And he's like, "But I have to for my class." And I was like, "You can play arms. This is your choice. Like, you're taking them from other people in the guild. Yes, you have to buy them twice." He was not amused. Searing Ember, Chip Claw. Whew. A lot of stuff going on there. Alright, well, we've got our obsidian shard thing right here. So there's really no reason to not go down a level. Excuse me. Hit my stride with my WoW career in Kata, and it quickly fell off after that. The server first that I have earned, the one I have on video is Cataclysm 10-man server first, Onyxia and Nefarian. I have that, a different guy recorded it and video edited it, and I'm not a fan of the work he did, but the video proof is on my YouTube channel, among other things. But that was the only server first we got where it did like the huge, blast to the whole server with our names and stuff like that. Because at that time, 10-mans and 25-mans fought each other for server first. There was no 20-man required mythic mode. We also got server first of normal mode 25-man Lich King, but there was no achievement or anything like that for that either. But we were the top dogs on the server for it. Oh yeah, nightly plug for that that item it just shouted about. If you're new here, that is Quest Mode. Quest Mode is a plugin that allows you to download free games or free offers for your area, and it also supports the stream and while you're getting free games. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody involved. So if you haven't looked already, I encourage you to click it and see what offers are in your area, because you can get free Twitch subscriptions with it. We've gotten 3 free subs on the channel so far from people playing those games. Oh man, there's so many traps going off in this room. I join WoW here and there just for my PvP fix. That skill's not ready. I was always playing a tank, so I was like great in team-based PvP and garbage if I solo queued for PvP. Oh boy. Wendigo, don't fail me now. We're surrounded. Grind for gear, I can do with RPG. The grind for gear, I can do with RPG like Grim Dawn or something. Was there supposed to be more to that sentence? Like, is that like, I like the grind for gear, or I hate the grind for gear? Interesting greeting, Trundle God. Yep, this is my first hardcore character. Hasn't died yet. Cross fingers. Oh my gosh, 2 of my pets just died. As soon as I say hasn't died. Yeah, we just beat the Loghorrean on Elite. That was like a freaking 10-minute fight, it felt like. I don't know how long it actually was. That took a long-ass time. That's okay, that's why you were going holy effing shit. I thought you were just like, holy effing shit, it's a muckluck! I was like, what are you, my, like, stage introducer? It's Monday, Monster Mucks! Oh, we're in a puddle. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Recoup for a second. We lost Kyle. Resummon Kyle. We still in mana. Okay, we still got over 99 mana potions. We're fine there. The rate at which I'm going through mana potions has increased very dramatically recently due to a number of factors. Ah, Volcano Mob. There we go. Stress level is a bit higher. Make sure you finish everything up before you go ultimate. Yeah, I am. Some people are like, go to ultimate now, and I was like, no, Malmoth now, a side quest now. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm in Bastion of Chaos? The Bastion of whatever, the skeleton key place next to the Necropolis. That's where I'm at right now. Monday. It's a holiday. I came in here to get the quest item for the witch. I've got the pulsating obsidian shard, and now I'm just trying to finish it. Just to finish it. My chaos resist and my fire are both way up there, so now's as good a time as any. Did I level up? I did level up. throw the points in Raging Tempest for now. Oh yeah, it's this guy. What's this? I'm never gonna make that. Okay. Defense. Yeah, I've been trying. I've been trying to care more for it. I'm still using a really cruddy relic because I don't have any better ones I can make. Because my first hardcore character, I literally have no other good relic recipes yet that I can make. Playing a premier pet. Well, good to know that this thing I kind of slapped together on my own is the hotness. Oh my goodness. No, so many traps in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my dang. Your hand. Cultist Shaman is arguably the best pet build right now. Yeah, my only level 100 character, which is on softcore, is Occultist Necro. So, this is a boss room. My PTSD's flaring up. Alright, hold on. We're gonna wait for Primal to come back off cold. What the poop? Oh, you troll. That thing just popped up and killed 2 of my pets. You suck. Find ways to kill myself no matter what build it. Hawk, you should try the build I talked about earlier with this soldier with just all the passives and retaliation. The most boring build in the game. This is the Bastion of Chaos by the Necropolis. Try to stay moving in case he summons a volcano under me or something like that other boss. Oh no, this is the Flame Tornado guy. Great. Ah! Oh, well. Most of my pets just died. He's really low. I can probably electrocute him to death if I'm lucky. Briarthorn just died. Primal came back up. Come on, Primal, poison him. Yeah! Alright. Oh, go away, fire. You suck. Not even a loot orb? I guess I'm supposed to be happy with what's in here. Alright, what do we get? Nom 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 nom. Give me the biddies! Some blues. Lots of stuff. Oh, a blueprint. Those are my fave. Because those stay with me even if I die. Boop, boop. Siege Breaker! Legendary shield. +1 to all skills in Soldier. Shatter enemy lines as the earth ruptures and breaks beneath their feet. So you bitch slap them for like tens of thousands of damage. Okay. Sounds solid to me. Yeah, that boss was not bad compared to some of the others. Alright, let's go back to the Witch. Which is which? Oh. Hi, pretty lady. That is. I'll bring you his head. Oh, now she wants me to go to Port Valbury. I just feel like I just did that on normal. Fortress. Already learned, because that was a quest reward. Okay. And the price fits so perfectly. Oh, I never went back to Fort Icon after killing the Loghorrean. Or I never talked to the guy here. So we should be getting a purple here in a moment.
So our great moment of triumph is
Dread Chill Mark.
The cult's defeat at the Necropolis marks
Won't be
humanity's
using that.
first major victory in this conflict. Good, you're back. I struggled. I must abandon my efforts at You see, the Luminati long been a rift.
Okay.
Excuse me. My
Get
father
all
and I-
the quests from Malmuth. Why are my pets all dead? Did that cinematic kill all the pets? That's dumb. Ah, you give me a good price? He says he'll give me a good price. Trozen Sky Shard. Get rid of that. Maybe you save that in the stash. That could be interesting. Let's see. Poison Acid. Don't need that. Definitely not. Nope. No. Don't need. No chance. I'll save that in the stash. Possible future character. Nope. Last tab. Yeah, one thing I briefly considered, I don't know if I'd actually do this, is make a shaman and just do like the pet and wind build that I've been doing now, but then have the other class be soldier and just get tank stuff, just to be really hard to kill. But it was a thought. What level are you doing for Valbury Skeleton Dungeon? I mean, I got 2 hours. I could just do it right now. I would want to get my... Well, no, I need to get my ether resistance up before I do that. So I need to go put on some augments and stuff. Hold on. I've got the webpage open. It's like, which component is which? Ether Souls. Bought from Devil's Crossing, Faction Quartermaster Respected. 16% ether resist for amulet and metal. I've already got these things marked with black tallow. I can't do that. Runestone, head only. I've already got a thing on my head. Okay, so I can use 0 components right now. Rings, amulets. Overseer's Gaze, Devil Crossing Revered is 15%. Okay, I'll check that out. Looks like Devil's Crossing has a lot of the ether resist stuff. So I'll buy that stuff and then maybe do that quest. Wait. Wait, what are the... Oh! That's the, purple ring. Purple amulet I didn't care about. The maybe later ring. Maybe later. Okay. Alright, let's go Devil's Crossing, so put on some ether resistant stuff, and then we could probably do Port Valbury right now. It's either that or start hacking through Malmuth fields of salads. Alright. What am I thinking? Quartermaster, that's what I need. Give you a good price. Oh, I'm not revered with him yet. Did I already buy the writ? Devil's Crossing. No, I didn't. Alright, got it now. I apparently never bought the writ for the Rovers or Malmuth Resistance either. Okay, ether resist to rings and amulets. And lightning damage. So I can get 20 from that. Alright, so if I do this... Oh wait, I can put one there too, because that's a component. Wow, that's going to be 75% more lightning damage. That was a complete unintended side effect that I'll take. And it puts me all the way up to 65. That might be the best I can do. All these are rings and amulets, so they take the same spots. Can I make a better relic yet? I'm still using my level 25 relic. Ancestor is awesome, but last I checked, I don't have Mistborn Talisman or Haunt. I still don't. Savage is also Autumn, also needs Mistborn Talisman and Rampage and Inferno. I have Inferno, I don't have Mistborn or Rampage. So I think I'm right back at square one. Torment? Don't care. Sacrifice? Hell no. I don't need to lower my health. Marauder's Talisman. Juggernaut. +1 to soldier skills. Fortress. It's a shield thing. Blade Dancer, I don't dance with Blade. Okay, yeah, sadly, I'm still using the best talisman I can with its level 25 self. Alright. Do I need a... I think I need a skeleton key for Port Valbury, don't I? Hold the phone.
Got any more scrap metal?
Go on now. Alright. Let's do it. There. Alright, got our ether resistance up to 65. Best I could do with available augments and stuff. You know, you called it the Port Valbury Skeleton Dungeon. Isn't it like 99% ethereals or something? Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Oh, yo, you probably meant Skeleton Key Dungeon. I think I just got it. Derp, derp, derp. Crystal. Mr. President, tear down this wall. Ether cluster, nice. Oh my gosh, pick it up before you burn to death in the fire, you scrub lord. It's like, what are you doing? Click it. And one of my thoughts, if this character dies before Friday, because Friday I'm going to start streaming Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition, I might try a Shaman with Necro on the side. As I'm curious to see, because this thing gives your pets bleeding attacks, and Necro has like 10 pets. I'm curious to see how an army of guys that make the enemies bleed works. I feel like that would be fun. And it would still have all the strengths I like from this build. The only thing I'm using from Occult, I hardly ever use Blooded Drig. And I'm using the Bird. But if I make a build based on bleeding damage, instead of Wind Devil would get replaced with Devouring Swarm, which lowers bleed resist. So. Effing A for DO2. Nice to know I've got at least one fan in here, Chef. Dude, I've already got it planned out, because I love undead. I'm going to do an undead elf so that we have a cannibal in the party. I'm going to have Beast in the party, because they said they did a lot of work with his story, and I want to see the new stuff. Thane, because his Time Warp ability is the coolest thing, and he's the other undead. And I'm thinking Losa for the last person, because I haven't played with Losa in the party since my very first playthrough, and by far, her story was the most jaw-dropping, amazing. I felt like I had just beaten BioShock when I got to the end of her story. I was like, wow, that was amazing. It's like I just got into the M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong twist at the end of the story. It was so cool. And it came with a Borderline music video at the end of it. What? Yo, this Ethereal Abomination needs to go. This cloud is killing, like, my whole party. Oh, man. Had to use another mana potion. Something Buckluck rarely has to do. I have played Witcher 3. I played Witcher 3, and I bought it from Green Man Gaming, which means it would not go on my Steam. And I played it through, like, the whole main quest, most of the side quests. Literally, the only ones I think I missed were, like, the ones on the, like, 1,000 Little Skellige Isles. Like, I didn't take the boat to all those islands. So, I, like, 90-something% completion of that game. And then the expansions came out. And I bought them through a pack on Steam. But when I installed it on Steam, to my horror, my save file wasn't there. And I was like, you know what, I really love this game. I don't mind playing it again. But it took me like 100 hours of gameplay to get back up to the point where I could do the expansions, Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine. And after like 70 hours, I was like, oh, I just want to see the new stuff. So I have done Heart of Stone. I never got around to doing Blood and Wine. But it's a fantastic game. I do enjoy it. I also played Witcher 1 and Witcher 2, just because I was a completionist, and I was like, I don't want to start on 3, I want to see the first 2 first. I don't recommend Witcher 1, that was a chore. Witcher 2 was fine. It played just like Witcher 3. It was good. It was short, though. It was like, I beat it in like 10 hours or something. I actually felt like I got really good at that Gwent game. I'd never played the new game Gwent, but the Gwent game inside of Witcher 3, I got to the point where I was just like easily winning all the matches. It was like the funnest game within a game has ever forced me to play. Scavenged plating. Oh man. This is a little... Oh no! Yo, this is... Jesus! Okay, get out of the fire. I've already used a health potion. There's nothing more I could have done there. These clouds are ruining my day. They're like the enemy's wind devils. They just do not fade away. Okay, let's just go down to the left now, if I can. Oof, do I have to go back up there toward the... I do. Dang. Oh, tiny zombie ambush, okay. Not real effective, zombie guys. Alright, we're gonna have to run through the fire again. Maybe I'll use this cluster I got earlier. No! Freaking clouds. Unsubscribe from those. Corpse dust, overseer, My god, these freaking death clouds are just humping me. So Siphon Souls makes your health regen negative 30%. That's like a necro ability, right? I think that steals health from everything around you and gives it to you. If that's the ability I'm thinking of. I could be mistaken though. If it's not a talent that involves pets, I may not be what I'm thinking of. Look, I just need Titan Quest Ragnarok expansion, which is the 5th act, came out last November. Yeah, the chat in here just recently told me about Titan Quest, and like yesterday or the day before morning, I looked it up on Steam, and there was 4 hours remaining on a sale. And I bought both Titan Quest Anniversary Edition and Ragnarok combined for $13. So I do have it in my collection now. I've played it for like 30 minutes. It definitely looks like an older Grim Dawn. So possibly when I'm done with Divinity, which I'm starting on Friday, I might do like a WTF Wednesday where I do. Yeah, it was very recent. It was after 10 years too they did it. But I will probably try it for a day and see how the response is on Twitch. And if it's good, I'll keep playing it on Twitch. If it's bad, I'll just play it in private. Don't want to kill my channel for 100 hours if I can help it. You're hyped? Yeah, it looked like something I would definitely enjoy playing. It's definitely an older Grim, like, it's definitely a predecessor to Grim Dawn. It's slightly pixelated. It doesn't have a lot of the quality of life stuff. Example, it does not automatically pick up potions and gold when you run over them. You have to click every little thing. Yeah, this is a bunch of little things. But, like, I already enjoy my character. It's a dude with a whole bunch of wolves that run out in front of him, and I just, like, am playing healer for the wolves, pretty much. Reminds me of how I beat Dungeon Siege. Oh, gosh, that's an abomination. These things have so much health, and they're not even, like, unique mobs. You can do it, you can... Clicking A... What, just vacuums up all the money? Is that what you're saying? Or is it just like a... It's a toggle? Picking up gold and potions. Thank you. I'll try that the next time I play it. Like I said, I've played it for a total of like 30 minutes. But that's very good to know. You or someone else in here earlier told me that I could also speed the game up and play on a faster pace. So I will try to remember to attempt both of those things. I'm gonna have to rebind the keys too. I keep hitting tab for the map in that game, and it's like M is the map. But during the 30 minutes I played it, I could not get Streamlabs to pick it up properly, which meant the game would not stream. So that's something that I would have to troubleshoot before I could do that. But again, we're at least like a month out from that because of my love for Divinity, which we're going to be doing Friday. Gonna be playing some skeletons. Whoa, oh my gosh. Freaking, this little green cloud following us and just like ruining our day. I have been clicking this ectoplasm, there we go. Cloud is turbo AIDS. Yo, this is a lot of stuff. Ow! Ethereal Abomination. Oh, my life draining is doing more than enough right now, but this is a stressful situation. We've almost got the Terraformer dead. Alright, I think we just killed it. Okay. Huh. Is you... Okay, yeah. I knew someone here did. So then you are my go-to guy for Titan's Quest tips, then. I'll remember that. I'll add you to my closing credits. I've got Kemergod as the sponsor. Bakemono is my master of advertising. Reset is the devil on my shoulder. Zap the Cabot is my White Knight. You're gonna be my Titan Quest Senpai. Ether Crystal. There we go. Oh my gosh, that fence like exploded. Let's see if we can go in this house if there's anything in here. Ah, my health! God, these ether storms, whatever these are, they're so awful. Oh, did it just expire finally? They last like 2 minutes. They follow you around being playground bullies for like 2 minutes. Alright, just a little bit of treasure in there. What? Oh my god, crab died. We're not even at the part where we put the skeleton key in yet. We haven't even started that yet. Get the crystals first, boys. Oh no! It was a trap! Oh my gosh. I'm frozen solid. Alright, back. Oh my god! Delayed zombie ambush from the rear. Alright, let's get away from the giant death crystal and just deal with this stuff and then go back in. Oh. That might have been scarier. Like, I might have been more scared at that moment than during the Loghorrean fight. I was in a really bad spot. Here we go. Oh shoot. He's doing his transformation right when I summon my guy. Wasting my cooldown. Almost. Whew. There we go. Alright. What's a cosmic invoker? It's a scepter. I cosmically bonk you. Oh, don't really need to go back to town for this stuff. Let's do it! High quality door opening. Ugh. Your connection to Riftgate feels absent within this place. But I want it. I want you, and I need you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. No, Chris Hansen, I'm here for you, baby. Oh no! I don't know if any of you guys have watched the Boondocks. That's what I'm quoting right now. Poor Frost Dreadguard. Scrap. Mystic Ascended Vestment of Fortitude. Long name. Wonder if people who identify things like Deckard Cain just give those really long names just to troll people. Like, oh yes, I can identify this item. I've heard tales of the durable flesh-warped bulwark of protection and its companion item, the sheltering preserver leg wraps of the winter storm. Do I have to call it Sheltering Preserver Leg Wraps of the Winter Storm King? Yes, you have to say the whole thing. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You say the whole thing. Stay a while and listen. I'm so lonely. Need a shard. Metal strung in a box. Gotta go pick up my wife's car in the morning. The $750 repair job is done. Gotta go get it from the shop. Not looking forward to that. We got two name guys here. Aetherblaze and his companion, Cameladris the Reinhardt. Oh yes. Mythical Ravager's Barb. What are you about? One-handed dagger, 2 to Wendigos, cooldown reduction. Big pet bonuses, look at that. That's a maybe for the future. Although it does require a lot of cunning, which is no bueno. Iron biddies. Show me the biddies! Hey girl, send me a pic of them biddies. That Hulk took a while to die. Never forgot those days of D1 on PC. Legendary load times. I have a small story about D1. It might make you laugh. D1, when you would pop in the CD for it, like the auto launcher that would come up did this, like, it would have Diablo laughing. It'd be like ha 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 ha, and it'd be really loud, and then you'd hear like flames crackling or something. And one day at school, this is in high school, we were this is a class, and it was like a tech class, and like over half the class had already done the work the teacher had for us, and we're just like messing around. And it was like a bunch of nerds that were not under control. Like a bunch of us were playing StarCraft, some of us were playing other games, and the teacher finally had had enough. And he was like, you know, you guys, you know, yeah, you've done the work, but you're really out of line, But he was like yelling and pounding a fist on the table. He's getting really, really mad at like behavior issues. And anyway, he finishes this long rant and tirade about how we needed to get our stuff together. And like it's dead quiet in the room. And I guess someone had just put that disc in. And then like amidst the dead quiet, you hear Diablo. And then the fire. And then the teacher's eyes are just like bulging out of his head. And we were like, oh shit. He just like stormed out of the room, and like I guess he went somewhere to cool off and came back like 10 minutes later. But we were all like looking at the one kid like, he's like, what? Dude, I had multiple teachers in high school. Like I took a intro to typing, like, you know, typing fast in high school, and I already knew how to type. I just took it because I figured it'd be an easy A. And I kept finishing all the work the teacher had, and finally they just like, he gave me all the work for that semester, and I just did all of it at once. And like after that, me and this one other guy that was like another dork in the exact same situation, he gave us permission to do whatever we wanted as long as we didn't bug the other kids. And me and him were just playing multiplayer Diablo 1 to the whole class. Getting lots of angry looks from the normies. It was a good time. The current me wishes I took auto shop or something at that point to learn more, but at that time, it was pretty awesome. Yo, this transformer needs to die. This thing's living a long time. Searing Ember? I'll take it. Another one. Oh, we got one of the clouds after us. Boo! Boo! Guys, gonna shoot me through the wall. It's got X-ray vision or something. Almost level 78. That'll be a new muck record. Oh, biddies. And a treasure chest. Scavenge plating in there. Oh, 3 named guys. What up? What is up? Alright, one of the 2 melee ones is down. 2 of the melee ones are down. Beholden the reflective. Whew. Alright, alright. Handled that pretty well. Nobody panicked. Empowered Headhunter's Trophy. I don't really care. I think we're still, yeah, we're still in Valbury Old Town. We're not even in the downtown area yet. Aether Crystal. Aether Crystal. Oh my gosh, my Manticore is better than your Manticore. Anything you can stab, I can stab it. Hey! 78 hype. Alright. Should I just continue doing what I have been doing? Don't know if I just need those raw stats right now. I mean, this slows them, lowers their resistances, so all the lightning does more damage, and it just adds more cold damage. Seems like a pretty solid option for my current build. And as always, it's real cheap to respec as long as I do it before I die. There we go. I have to look at the map to see how these things connect pretty often when I'm in Fort Valbury. Into this big old house. This big old house tonight on NBC. So my latest success as a parent is we have taught our 6-year-old that when the ice cream truck drives by and plays the music, that's just some random guy who plays really loud music and drives around, like really bad music. It's just some guy with really bad music driving around with his windows down. He doesn't realize that means there's ice cream outside. And I'm just like, you have exorcised the demon? Did you poop? 2 times scavenge blading. Exorcise the demon. Thinking of Ace Ventura with that line. Alright, that area up there locks you in. It's a gauntlet, so I'm going to clear the surrounding area first. And we have a zombie ambush from the back. They came from behind. Soul Shard. Okay. Let's not lose our character here, huh? Ah, we're standing in some kind of blood volcano. Who makes a damn blood volcano? Yo, I'm really nervous right now. Really nervous. Man, I had nowhere else to step back. I stepped back till I couldn't step back no more. There's more. Okay. Ow! You punk. Oh, they keep stunning me. Come on, Wendigo. Alright, new Primal's out. That'll help immensely. Oh, Jesus. I just blipped down to like 10% hit points. Holy hell in a handbasket. I flickered at like 10% health. I saw 2 things proc. Turtle Shell procced, and this belt procced. Homebrewed potion went off. And that means that this thing had gone off at some point. The trouble with this thing is it gives me a 5,000 damage absorption. So it's like I'm at 11k health that I can see. It's like this much is my health bar. And then I get this other damage absorption I can't see. And I'm just like, man, I'm invulnerable. And then I start taking real hits that I couldn't tell were about to happen. Oh my god. 2-hand sword with +1 occultist. +2 to soldier armor. Okay. Seems like we're okay. Nearly gave you a heart attack. I'm just sitting here like, ugh. Man, that wouldn't have even been a good story. How did you die? Oh, this treasure chest got me. That's like when someone dies on hardcore D3 from chasing a treasure goblin. They're like, well, you shouldn't have been stupid. Wind sheer grieves. Okay. All those defenses should be cooled down by now from my time sitting there gasping for breath. Oh, and Hibernate, welcome to the stream if I haven't seen you before. Your name doesn't ring a bell. If I've forgotten you, forgive me, I owe you a cow. Now this freaking Ether Storm. The bane of my existence. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'm glad I got as much ETH resist as I could before I came here, because damn. Alright, we got those. Who died? Kyle died, Primal timed out. Woo! Alright, ether crystal, ether crystal. Okay. I think the entrance to the next area is over there. I think it's usually on that side of town. Dude, this cloud is still here. This is what I'm talking about, man. These things last minutes. Minutes of trolling you. Fortunately, it bugged out for some reason and just flew off into the sunset. I don't know what that's about. And I know there's not a pathing glitch there, because the pets are fine. Roiling blood? Oh, am I mistaken? Dang. Okay, the entrance was back in the direction I was at. Okay. I'm in steel cap dealing with these clouds right now, too. You know my pain, Chef Smitty. You know that which gives me suffering. My bags are all nearly full. Faldrak the Reflective. Don't reflect me, bro. You did. Death is only the beginning. I know they were gonna say that. They were thinking about it. So many elementalists. Show me the money. Let's see, scrap. Still haven't found the entrance. I truly do not remember the entrance being up in this direction, but maybe it's just in a different spot. Eighth crystal. Script. That's a boss door. I'm onto you, Crystal. See, it closed behind me. Jaren the Plague Warped. What's up, Jaren? It can only be Jaren. This is the guy that ate at Subway. Oh, look at that. Ether Storm, Blood Cloud thing, Blood Cloud thing. What the hell? You're lucky I've got an OP healing totem. That's all I got to say about that. Get all the stuff. What the... Is that actually a door? Is that a zone line and it just didn't mark it on the map? Because I seriously remember it being in the northeast of this area. Just died to the clouds. Get good, Smitty! Channel your shaman. Oh, it's so troll. I went right by it. Ah. It didn't put the like zone line marker on it. Is that? Yeah, that is a wall made out of dead people. Charming. It's so rustic. I love what you've done with the place. Ironside Hulk. Oh, alright, this area is a dead end. So we're gonna have to cut through the house rubble. Oh, through here. I get it, I get it. Flesh warped commander. Polish emeralds. The Polish make the finest emeralds in the Grimdall. Oh, 3 Hulks. Oh my god, it's like the Justice League unit. Oh, whoa, I've got like 5 debuffs. I don't know what these do. Back up. When you attack the Makalak, you wait for 5 thunders. Oh, shyster. Oh, hey big boy, how's it going? You're a pretty one. Okay. Oh man, there's clouds on the loot. Oh, come on, clouds, move out of the way. Good enough. Thorin the Plague Bearer. Wow. Oh yes, the Haunt Relic recipe. I've been needing that along with like 2 or 3 others to make some tier 2 relics. Good stuff. Same dream again. Have I read that one in the past? I feel like I probably have. Ah, yes, I remember that one. Okay. We did read that one out loud once upon a time. Whoa! Got Face hosted me with 1 viewer. Thank you, Got Face. Quick plug for my friend here. Got Faced is a streamer that, let me see if I can do you justice, my friend. I know he's been doing some EverQuest 2 lately. He likes RPGs, including some retro ones. He likes MMORPGs, but not World of Warcraft. I know there's another game you've been playing recently other than EQ2. Feel free to shout it out if you remember it. I hope you remember it. But if you're interested in that kind of content, give him a visit. Man, I've spent like 5 or 10 years in EQ2. Thanks, Hibernate. Boy, there is a story about that shirt. I'm so proud of that gif. I truly am. Oh, we are out of mana. Oh, yo, this is the boss we've been hunting. He's always in a random spot in this town. We just found him. Freaking setting fire to everything. How many bosses am I fighting right now? Oh, okay. One of them was Mesmer. Mesmer makes copies of himself. So I was fighting like 4 bosses that were the same guy. And then the Archivist. Darkfall Rise of Aegon. Forgive me. I'm trying. That game was completely new to me when I saw it on his channel. It is a trip watching that. He like shoots lightning at a wall, then he can run up the wall and all kinds of crazy stuff. Any of you guys play City of Heroes Villa? Didn't that game get shut down, or am I thinking of a different game? I don't. The short answer is that I don't. I thought the Cities games got turned off. Am I thinking of something else? Live stream's one of my favorite people to watch, so let's keep on. Oh, gotcha, my friend. Thank you. Until next time. Oh, here's the second of the 3 watchers. Yeah, Hibernate, the host shirt. So, a viewer gave me that shirt, and to backtrack, I found a picture of someone who had just like designed that shirt in a funny picture. Okay, like the shirt did not exist, and I showed it on stream, and I was like, "Man, this looks so funny. I would love to have this shirt." And after like a half an hour, I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna pay someone to print this. This is an amazing shirt. I think this would be so funny to have some gifts with." And one of my viewers, who's also a friend of mine, he's like, "Don't buy it." And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "Cause it's in the mail. It's on the way to you. I already purchased a custom printer to make it." I was like, "Are you for real?" He's like, "Yeah." So it was literally like one of the first gifts I ever got from a viewer. So that made it like extra special to me. And I get this shirt, and I wear it for a stream, and I'm goofing around a lot. Like I'm constantly like, "Oh, new viewers, hold on, let me pop my back," you know, like, oh, new viewers always love it when I pop my back for some reason. You know, I'm playing up the trope. That's all I'm doing. I didn't call any women out or anything like that. So I'm doing that. That's the background of the story. And during the stream, that part that is the GIF happened. I thought it was funny. I cropped it into a GIF, made it my alert. And I went on to some Facebook, Twitch communities, and I posted the GIF, and I wrote, "That feel when you get a new sub, GIF." That's all I wrote. And 3 of the communities, it got a couple of thumbs. People like, "Oh, haha," that's it. In one of the 4 communities, it blew up. Like 200, I got 280 Facebook notifications that people had commented on my post. I was like, what the hell is going on? And what happened was like some women are like, "Whoa, well, now we know who to avoid." And some dudes are like, "LOL." And then the women were like attacking the dudes. And the dudes are like, "It's just a funny get," you know? And it was like I had started a gender war. And I threw that up there thinking some people would find it funny, and then I started my stream. I wasn't watching Facebook. So, like, I'm streaming. Which communities do you post on? Hang on just a second. I don't post on them often. My browser's opening up. The community that one happened on was, not Divinity. Oh my gosh. Hold on, there's got to be an easier way. Your groups. Okay. I posted that on twitch.tv streamers, YouTube Gaming, Twitch and Mixer, Stream Pals, and the one it blew up on was Twitch and YouTube following and growing together. So I put it on those communities on Facebook. As far as my opinion on those communities, that's a whole different conversation. The last one, it exploded on. So that night, I was trying out streaming Borderlands 2. It was not very popular. I had like 5 viewers, and I'm just doing my thing. I'm just playing Borderlands 2. That's it. And some people came in, they're like, "Oh my god, dude, I just saw your GIF, that's hilarious, nice job." And then followed me. I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm getting follows because of this GIF." And then people started coming in, they're like, "Dude, you dropped an atomic bomb on Facebook and just disappeared. What the hell?" And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's up to 150 comments, 170 comments, 200 comments." And I'm like, "What the hell?" And like some of the comments down the bottom I really liked, and they were like, "This Michael guy just dropped this in here and disappeared, and he hasn't said a word since." And it became such a thing. And so like when I finished my stream, I read the comments for like an hour, and I was just like, just fascinated. Like, I found out that I'm apparently the enemy of all womankind. By the way, my wife thought the GIF was hilarious. I thought I had permission from the opposite gender to post it. Apparently I didn't consult enough of them. But then there was this one, to share another laugh, in the middle of all that, this one, it was a woman, and that's important because most of it was men versus women. A woman, thank you. A woman posted on there, and she goes, "Don't forget the 5 pounds of makeup." That's all she wrote. And, like, she started getting attacked. And the thing that got the most amount of thumbs was someone said, just because you can't put on eyeshadow doesn't mean you can throw shade. And then, like, 50 other women are like, oh, shit! And, you know, like, as if that was the sickest of burns. And they were all just... and then this other woman goes, you know, women attacking women isn't cool, Zab. And Zab's like, oh, I'm so sorry, you just changed my entire worldview, thank you. And that was how I met Zab, who is the one I jokingly call my white knight. Because I was like, you realize, because I'm the dude with the cleavage shirt and you were defending my honor, that makes you my white knight, right? And she laughed. And we've got each other followed on Twitch now, and we've hosted each other a few times. She's cool. But it was such a thing. So I read like 280 of these comments, and I'm up at 2 in the morning, I'm like, I gotta go to bed, I'm gonna catch up on this tomorrow. The next morning, the thread is gone. It's completely gone. And I've got a message, and I want to remind you, all I posted was, that feel when you get a new sub, GIF. That's it. So the next morning, it's gone, and I've got a message from one of the moderators of that Facebook community. And he's like, you know, we don't allow content that could start, like, spark debates or attack another gender or something like that. I could pull it up, but it's not worth it. And he basically said, I deleted the thread, and because this is the first time you've done something like this, I'm going to let you off with a warning. And I just stared at it for a while, and I was like, you know, I wouldn't really care if I got banned from this community, but there's no reason to do it on purpose. So I didn't say anything. I was like, this guy, I feel like this guy is kind of flexing his forum moderator power. So I didn't reply at all. But that's the only original post I've made on that Facebook group. Every other thing is me just like liking someone else's post or commenting or answering a question. But anyway, that's the story of that shirt. But added to it, so I have the shirt in red too. The viewer that sends me sent in red. So here's cleavage shirt, right? There's more to it on the back. Quick build up because I gotta explain this in order. Otherwise, it's just gonna seem offensive. Pause that. That's a boss fight starting. One day I was playing Subnautica with my 6-year-old in my lap, and we're going through these biomes, and they're called like the frozen zone, the Arctic zone, the tropical zone. We go through this underwater cave filled with bones, just massive ribs the size of buildings. And he goes, whoa, we should call this the bone zone. To which my Twitch chat exploded in laughter. They thought that was hilarious. Here's the shirt. The back says #BoneZone. So I have a shirt that has boobs on the front and says Bone Zone on the back. I can't wear this in public. Like, I can't go outside. I don't even want my 6-year-old to see me in this shirt and ask questions. I have it balled up in here in my office, and I sometimes wear it on stream. So I'm just like, how much worse would that whole fiasco have been if those women knew it said Bone Zone on the back? It's like, if they don't know why it says Bone Zone on the back, they're just gonna get more mad. Oh, who did we just lose? I lost that guy. Oh, man. Oh, my Primal Spirit is dying way too fast for a Primal Spirit. Why? Ah, I got stunned. 2 of them are low health, but none of these bosses are dead yet. Alright, one just died. Come forth? Why is he yelling that? lost Briarthorn again. We lost Crab again. We're down to one enemy left. Yes! Woo! Epic port Valbury cleared. I didn't mean to click on that door. Oh well, I can go back. Are you sure? Okay, have fun. I still don't really get what she does. I'm guessing like the next expansion might have more of her story. I've never really seen anything happen after you talk to her. They basically made her make monster babies or something. If you don't read the story, this is just a nice action RPG. If you read the story, it's a damn horror novel. Oh, 2 blood... Wow! 2 blueprints. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, come on. Alright, throw that down. Vengeance Relic. +1 to Inquisitor skills. Ugh. Really? Okay, we don't need that. Don't care about that. Get the blue. Alright. Nice. Alright. Story was awesome. Heading out now. Good luck coming out. Thanks, Dark. You have a good night, my friend. As I accidentally zone right back in. Alright. Town portal to town. Oh, wait. We need to turn the Archivist in. So let's head to Fort Icon where we can turn this into the Witch. But yeah, I have that set as my notification for everything, like a host, a sub, a follow, bits. And I've got this one friend that comes in here sometimes, and he'll throw like 1 bit at me at a time and just be going, shake it, just so that my GIF is just shaking over and over. And I'm like, don't make me set a minimum limit. Good night, we watched together, my hustle. I hope he enjoyed the story as well. See you later, Hibernate. I stream every night. I hope to see you back sometime. What have I seen the worst? Hope I'm not wrong to trust you. Okay. Cool. So she gave us a purple ring. We got Glyph of Kelfetzoth. Oh, wow. +2 to Primal Spirit. I like Primal Spirit. Lightning damage. Resist all elements, defense, pet damage, pet lightning damage, 10% chance on attack, empower you and your minions with the power of a storm. Bonus to all pets. Ah, thanks, Hibernate. I appreciate it. Again, I stream every night from 9 to midnight Eastern time, so if you ever want to visit again, I'll be here. Hey, if that GIF made you follow me, it was worth every penny I didn't spend on it. Sharpshooter's coat. Alright, this ring is amazing. This is... I'm putting this on. This is replacing something. Electrocute, pull... My left ring has pierce, my right ring has less pierce. Okay. This is going on this one, and I need to put a gazer eye on it. Alright. Okay. Let's get rid of all this rubbish. Alright, that bag. Oh, we missed this little ring. Don't need that. Don't need that. I thought about using that ring for a long time. Now it's a definite no. That is going in the stash for a future hardcore character in case I die. And I got some in my eye. Don't need that. Don't need that. Stunjacks. I don't know what Stunjacks is. I think that might be a demolitionist thing. I think he drops like electric caltrops or something. +2 to soldier skills. Save that because it's purple. I hate throwing away purples just because they're so few and far between. No, no. No? That was a two-hander, wasn't it? That massive axe? Yes, yes it was. Okay, so don't have to worry about that. Alright, no, 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 yellow. I accidentally picked up a yellow at some point. I have my loot filter set to not even show me yellows, so was a definite accident. Elemental exchange, counter, cadence, offense, Warcry. Warcry again. No, no, squish that stuff. 2 bags remaining. I promise we're almost done, guys. I know this is the most boring part. Cadence, force wave. I'm mainly looking at the last line, like what skill it affects. If it's a skill I don't even have, I probably don't care about the rest of the item. Bleeding damage. +2 to Anatomy of Murder. This is like a Nightblade Shaman thing. Weird. Alright, save that for a possible future. Last mag. Fabric of Reality. Leech, Force Wave. Word of Pain. Wilson's Chosen. Cadence Warcry. And what's this little thing? Rubbish! That's what it is. Honestly, the most amazing thing by a landslide was this ring that they just gave me for doing that quest. That is amazing. I wonder if the 10% chance to buff your pets will proc when I'm throwing Wind Devils, because that's the main spam ability I use. Alright. Let's head back down here, clean out the bags from that massive expedition, slap a Gazer Eye on this thing, and then head to Malmouth. Gazer Eye, there it is. See you around. Alright, that repairs my resistances about as good as they can be. I know I just learned how to make the Haunt Relic. Is that unlock any of the tier 2 relics that I've had inaccessible to me? Oh, wait, okay. Haunt requires Corruption and Glacier. Do I have those? I have Glacier. I have Corruption. Okay, I can make Haunts. Ancestor needed Haunt. I don't have Mistborn Talisman yet. Curse my lack of hardcore recipes.
Jimmy wants to go hardcore, but his mommy won't let him.
Da, 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 da. Alright. I love the auto sort feature. It's amazing. Throw the purples I don't need in there. The old blues in here in case my character... Oh. So dumb. Because I augmented that, it's like soulbound, it won't let me throw it in. I'd have to rip the augment off first. I'll do that later. Alright, throw some potions in there, that in there. Alright, we're good. Time for action.
Gotta go back in time.
Rawari Legacy. Speak to the Avatar Monitor. What? Later. We need some action. I've been sitting in town for too long. I think Burwitch Village Rift is the closest to the Malmouth entrance. Find out in a moment. Yeah, it's up there. This doesn't connect this time. I have to go around to the left. That's what she... Welcome to the stream, Legendary. Just imagine you sliding in here like Kramer. Hey, that's what she said. What level are these? 70? So this is the newbie area, but it's not like I'm walking through stuff that cannot hurt me. But it is much weaker than me. I was like, why is some of my pets taking damage? It's because they're still legitimate foes. If I just walked through and got surrounded, it would mess me up. That's why. Up and around, got it, okay. This way! There's our star. That's us new. We're going the right way. Alright, use the quest item. Open the barrier! You shall pass. Alright. Entrance to Malmouth boss. Dralgar, the keeper of Burwitch. I am gonna mess you up, buddy. Ow. Alright, yeah, the crab is the crab freezing things is still awesome. I don't even care if he does 1 damage. The fact that it's a free extra pet and he's CCing stuff is great. But, by God, he dies a lot. He is a delicate flower.
Precious little snowflake.
I might have been watching The Office every night. He says, that's what she said a lot. I haven't watched The Office. A lot of it is, I watch almost no shows right now. A lot of it's due to time. But my wife watches it, loves it. From what I know of it, I think I would find it hysterical. But at this moment in time, I have not seen The Office.
Ajax resides. Love you, Muck.
Love you too, Ticket to Ajax. Yo, I just told a story about a guy who throws like 1 or 2 bits at me at a time and just says like, shake it, you whore, just to get my gift to do the shaking thing. And I'm like, no, I'm uncomfortable. And then that happened, and for a split second I thought you were him. And then I saw all the symbols and I was like, wait, nope, I know who that is. Reminds me of Ventrilo days. Having the text-to-speech lady be like, my raffle copter goes... and all the other weird commands you could make Vince say. My sprinkler goes... I can't do the sprinkler justice, but it was good, trust me. Alright, what's my... Oh, man, I've got an item raising my resistance to a higher cap. I got 85 poison acid. I'm just gonna roll through the plants. Don't mean a thing.
Don't mean a thing but a chicken wing.
Well, there was one day he was literally like, 1 bit, 1 bit, 1 bit, shake it, you whore. And I'm like, dude, you're blocking the stream. I was like, you need to stop or I'm going to set a minimum amount. And he's like, no, don't do it. And he stopped. So he just does like 2 or 3 each time he stops by. Just enough that my patience, it doesn't run out. Hey, got some greenies. Running out of bits, still only have 6 left. Dude, I just learned how to watch commercials for bits on Saturday, and I had my right-hand monitor watching commercials for like a couple hours while I was doing other things, because you have to click into the commercial once per 30 seconds for it to register, but just periodically I just reach over and click it, and I got like 300 or 400 bits, which are the first bits I've ever had to give to other people in my life. So now, like, every time I raid someone at the end of my stream, if they don't have a minimum amount set, I do like a 5-bit cheer just to get their attention. Yeah, bits. A bit is basically a penny that you can move through the internet. It's like 100 bits. 100 bits is $1. So if someone like Tikata just donated me 2 bits and did a big fancy emote, that basically donates 2 cents to me when he does that. It's one of the ways that someone can make money on Twitch if they have like tons and tons of people doing that. But there's a button down near the bottom right of the chat. There's like the smiley face to add an emote to a message, and to the left of that is a little diamond thing. You click on that, and there's a thing to do emotes with bits. And there's a button that says, like, I don't have bits, buy bits. And if you're in certain regions, and I know America's one of those regions, there's no, it's not Bitcoin. It is not Bitcoin. A Bitcoin is worth a lot more than a penny. It's a bit. It's different. But you can earn, like, 5 or more bits at a time by letting Twitch play a commercial for you. Like, you have ad block turned off, and you watch the commercial, and then you close it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But so like, if you ever are on a stream and you see like someone donated 1,000 bits, they just gave that person $10. It's pretty close to a donate. Now, if you just bought raw bits... No, dude, I just recently learned this stuff. I'm happy to share the info. If you just bought raw bits, you would spend like $14, get $10 worth of bits. But then if you donated those $10 of bits to a streamer, the 1,000 bits, that streamer gets all $10. There's no, like, PayPal takes 3% or anything like that. Like, they just get however many bits you have. But you may, if you bought the bits with cash, you probably made a less than favorable transaction. Occasionally, Amazon will have a deal like get 1,000 bits for $8, which is basically getting $2 for free. You know, something like that. But for the most part, it's a 1 penny to 1 penny thing. But what I was saying was the other day, I found out about that button to watch commercials for bits, and I did so for a while, and then I started like throwing a nickel at someone any time, and you saw that when he did that, it did a big emote in the middle of the screen. So it's something I can do to get people's attention when I raid them. Try to like, hey, I'm Muck, I just raided you. Say hi to me. We're meeting for the first time. Let's give each other a good impression. So that's what I've been doing with them since just like Saturday. I've almost got the achievement for having raided 100 people, because I always raid at the end of the stream. Someone died. Crab died. Of course he did. Where are you, someone? Alright, I've been hugging the left wall for too long. I need to go into the other area so that I'm not missing the quest. One of the funniest interactions I had with bits is if you're watching me on certain devices, there's a button in the middle of the stream, like here-ish or here-ish, where I'm waving the mouse, and it'll be like, it'll open up some little games, and one of them is scratch cards. It's just for fun. Oh, awesome, I just found the guy. I don't have time for this, shove him into a rift gate. And the scratch cards, it's basically like you're using the muck bucks, the little fun points just for gambling. And I have it set so that everybody gets muck bucks over time. You get muck bucks like if you follow, if you subscribe, and you also get 1-to-1 muck buck with each bit that you throw. So like if you hit exclamation points, it'll tell you how many you've earned, probably passively, that you might not have even known about. And this guy got addicted to like the scratchers, which is, again, is just meant to be a fun game. You don't win anything except more muck bucks. It's just for fun. And so he kept like running out of muck bucks and like throwing 100 bits at me, and then he'd run out. Like, you know, he was like a guy in Vegas with a problem. And he kept doing this, and I kept thanking him over and over. And after he sent me like $20, I was like, you're either very generous or you really love gambling. And after a moment, he goes, can it be both?
Test. My sprinkler goes like this, and...
Oh, it didn't play it to the end. I think you went over some kind of character limit or something. I think the Ventrilo girl did it better, though. That's a shame. That's gonna cut into my sprinkler money. Doesn't work as others. Dude, I was actually thinking the other day, I'm reading on these Twitch communities about like people who get trolls that come in the channel and just do awful stuff. Like maybe they donate a bit and just say something absolutely awful in the middle of the screen, you know, something like that. And I was like, you know, I don't even know the chat command to ban someone from my stream or put them in timeout or anything like that, because everyone's always been nice. Like, I've never had a problem during the stream. Wait, no, not Catholic cross. I meant cross fingers or knock on wood. I don't know why. I'm not even Catholic. I was like, I gotta keep the demons away. Don't mess with my stream. Hail Jesus. I should probably someday find out what that command is and write it down on a post-it note or something. Maybe I'll clip that later. Have y'all seen that clip of there's like the black woman in the mega church, and she's like, greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, you name it. She's talking about like what she has cooked up for her family on Thanksgiving. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. And like people remixed it. It's so funny. Is there a boss in here? I feel like there could be. Ugdinbog Cannibal. We're 78, guys. Stay back, trolls. The power of Christ compels you. I love it. I was made in his image. He's on my court. I like to think, and I'm not claiming originality for this joke. I think it might have been Dave Chappelle or something, who talked about like like people say like, oh, I'm made in God's image. And he's like, anytime I say a joke and someone finds it offensive, I like to imagine Jesus up in heaven with a bag of popcorn like, ha! Look what that black guy I made said. Like, he's just cracking up there. Jesus and God are side by side on a sofa, and they find it hilarious. They don't find it offensive. I love the idea of that. Oh, is that a boss? That's a boss. I don't know how tough that boss is. There's blood volcanoes. Primal Spirit just came off cooldown. Alright, this is that was no big thing. Alright. Her loot was also pretty disappointing. Lady, buy a wallet. Got that remix stuck in my head now. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. You name it! Oh my gosh, so many blood pools. And it's weird that these blood pools do damage. Treasure trove. Use one dynamite to blow it open. Yes. Nice, that was a lot of little stuff. Nice. What's over there? Biddies. Show me the biddies! Show me the biddies! Alright, alright, so we went underground there, and we came up over here. Amazing. Let's clear this, or scope this area out. Do some reconnaissance. Started to say renaissance. Not the word I need. I just won 10 muck-bucks from Scratchers. Congratulations, Sagex. I'm happy for you. We occasionally use those for giveaways. Like, we do a raffle, and like, you know, everybody can buy a raffle ticket, but the raffle ticket will cost like 100 muck-bucks. Which is like nothing if you've been here for more than a day. The only reason we do that is so that we can't have like, I swear, you put giveaway in the title, like 100 people will show up for the giveaway and then all vanish. So it's only there so that someone who's never been here can't like swoop in and grab the prize. But if you've been here for like an hour on any day, you've got enough for the raffles. Other than those, the points are just for fun. Before I ever did a giveaway, I read so many stories of, not really a horror story, but basically a bad time story of people like, oh, I did this giveaways, people showed up, the guy won, never saw any of them again. I'm back down to 0 viewers. I'm like, should set a minimum amount so I don't have to go through what those people did. We are getting this map opened up pretty good. Toma mending. Crabs! The Oogden Bog Oogden Boss! That's a custom title, patent pending. Oogden Bog Overgrowth. Whoa, he turned into mini salads and they died real fast. Rotting stump. For a second I thought a manticore came out of it, and then I realized that my manticore had just like blinked into it. Silly old bear. Let's see. Okay. Tonic mending. I still gotta remember that tip that that other viewer gave me earlier next time I try Titan Quest, that if I hit A, I can auto pick up potions and money. Because I was like, oh my gosh, this game is so old, I'm having to do every coin individually. So that was a very valuable tip for me, and I gotta try that out when I get back to it. Wretches. Oh, we're back to the cannibals. Oh. Map shows a passage. This might be the cellar that has the boss in here, I'm not sure. My first stream I played a game my friends wanted me to play on stream as a joke, and I had a stream sniper jump into my games and crash the servers. Not a good first stream. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I had a weird first stream experience. It was more that my first stream went insanely well and set completely false expectations for myself. And then I thought my next 10 streams were god-awful because of what happened. Like, in my very first stream, I'm playing Divinity Original Sin 2, I'm Baby Muck streamer, you know, it doesn't even occur to me to ask people to hit the follow button, you know, stuff like that. That is my first stream. I got raided by a guy for 35 people. And I was like, oh, it's just, this is common on Twitch, you know? And it happened, and I was talking to them, some of them left, like 25 of them stayed, and it was going so well that I streamed, like I needed to get off at like midnight, and I kept going till like, 2 in the morning, because I was having such a blast talking to all these people. And they must have liked me enough, because 25 of them stuck around for like 3 or 4 hours. And I was like, oh man, that was pretty fun. I think I like streaming. I'm going to do this again tomorrow. And none of them followed. Like, none. And the next day, I went to stream, and, you know, I had, like, 1 viewer. You know, it was my second stream. And I was completely befuddled and trying to figure out what was going on, and I was just a very confused guy. That's really the short version of the story. I was a confused fella. So I was like, where's the 35 stream? Dude, there's like an achievement on Twitch, and it's like have 50 viewers at one time or something. And that achievement sat at the same amount of progress from my first day of Twitch until like 2.5 months later. Because it was at like 35 of 50 out of having 50 viewers at one time. This lady died from dots when I was backing up for my cooldowns. Cool. And then, like, I didn't surpass the numbers I had on day 1 for, like, 2.5 months. That's what I was trying to say out of my dumb face. Hey, Hurrytron, how's it going? Welcome back, welcome back.
Step right this way. He's a regular. He has a assigned seat.
We're currently level 78 on our hardcore character. We beat hardcore Vanilla Grimdawn. We're working on hardcore Malmoth now of elite mode. That took a lot of damage in that pile. Okay, yeah, I thought so. When you kill the pod, it often, but not always, turns into the big viney plant. Are we okay? Are we okay? Yeah, I think we're good. The Briarthorn has like a hidden ability. It doesn't say it anywhere on his sheet, but it's like the poison heals him. He doesn't even have max poison resist, but the poison and acid damage from these plants just heals him to full whenever it touches him. We're all kind of waiting for him to go splat. Thanks, Legendary. You say the nicest things. I'll put you in the runner-up position for Devil on my shoulder behind Rased. I'll tell you one odd thing that happened during that first stream gab is if you're a streamer, you know that one of the affiliate requirements is to have an average of 3 or more viewers over the course of a month. Like an average of 3 or more viewers is one of the 4 requirements to hit affiliate. Because on day 1 I had 35 people, it said my average for all time was 3 or higher, and it immediately checked that off. Which for many other people, that was the hardest requirement. So that was something that I didn't realize I was, you know, kind of lucky to get early on for a very long period of time. Yeah, and for me, what took super long was getting 50 followers, which, you know, you could just trade people for, but that doesn't really mean anything. But, you know, I had like the reverse problem that most people had. Yeah, time and days just happens automatically as long as you're streaming. That's like not even a thing. How big is this zone? I need to find Caraxus Fowl, which is like that big crab guy in a cave. Oh my gosh, Wendigos! Back up, back up, back up, I'm getting nervous. Oh my. That was a little scary. I was in my Wendigo totem, but there was so much damage hitting me that my life was doing this. I was just like, I'm gonna pop, I'm gonna pop, I'm gonna pop. Dead end. I know if I hit the portal for the Coven's Refuge, I'll have missed Caraxus, and then I'll just backtrack a little bit. Oh my gosh, so many plants! Maximum effort! Burning Bloom. The pod turned into a named mini-boss plant. Empowered Badge of Tenacity. Raises your maximum pierce and cold resistance. 100% chance when hit by a critical to trigger Overguard. That's the, that's like the strongest offensive move that the soldier has. That's interesting. I'm pretty happy with my badge, so I don't think I'd use that, but that is definitely good. Or my medal, I meant to say. The +3 to emboldening presence on my medal is insane, actually. I've got that skill at level 22 out of 12. Ugh. So good. Udym. Okay, so this is the town. So I'm just gonna get the waypoint so that I can teleport back here and then go back and find Caraxes. Oh, Crab is dead again. It's a theme for him. Alright, Caraxes. So he's just in one of these dark areas right up here. That's the only spots I missed. Cannibals! Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. You name it. What is this? Pakla the Turning. I remember fighting Pakla in the Crucible. Speedy little. I am bleeding profusely. Yo, it is healing really fast. All my pets are dying rapidly. What is going on? My bird died first? How close did you get, bird? Is he standing in a healing thing? Ow. Yeah, I think it was making like runes on the ground or something, and moving suddenly made it killable. Ugh. Guardsman's Breastplate. Oh, it's the +2 to soldier skill set. I've seen a few pieces of that so far. Alright, well, Pakla was pretty scary. Hey, Bristly Fur. Alright, continue our search for Caraxes. I'm lurking 3 streams while I do homework, thonkers. You are the gift that keeps on giving, Ajax. Oh, mana ran out. That hasn't happened in like 40 minutes or something, so I was like, why can't I cast spells? What is this mystery? Why am I silenced? Whoa! Ugden bosses! Dude, I swear, every single playthrough, I go for that chest, and these guys startle me. They always do this. Big old bullies. Oh, wow, that poison. Alright, Vileclaw's dead. Just a whole bunch of Ugden bosses now. Lightning! Keep going! There's one left. Lord, that was a lot of health on that big old pile of mobs. Also sick, feels bad, man. Oh, sorry to hear that. Dr. Muckluck prescribes you stay home, avoid all responsibilities, and watch Twitch streams all day tomorrow. Please note that Dr. Muckluck does not have a medical license. Oh man. Would like to have Primey out right now, but he's on cooldown. There we go. I'm using that as my excuse to not go to school now. Dr. Muckluck said. Oh, Caraxes fell. Dude, he's not usually this close to the entrance, is he? What the hell? Ah, he's summoning more crabs! He's level 85. This guy is 7 levels higher than me. What in the Sam Hill? Luckily, my Ishtalk thing procced and it taunted him onto one of the pets. That helped immensely. Who just died? Crab died. Of course. Whew. Ancient Heart. Mythical Spirit Eater Bulwark. Heart of Caraxes. Preserver Helmet. Scrap. Resonant Assault Halberd. Alright, mutagenic Ichor. Shift Claw.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, so now I can pop back over to the Coven that I already got the waypoint of earlier and turn this in. Half my town is in bed with a cold, few people in the hospital because it turned into pneumonia. Accidentally typed part of my equations into chat. I thought you were, like, trying to say something clever and it was just over my head. I was like, is he saying pi?
See anything
Like,
you like?
no, that's 3.14. God, like in those like screenshots of pictures from 4chan conversations where people are like QT 3.14. I'm just like, oh my gosh. The language has devolved. Let's see. Resistance. One of my favorite, like, green texts that I've seen that came from 4chan is the one where, like, the guy, he's trying to kick a ball into the goal in, like, gym soccer, and he accidentally kicks the goalkeeper, like, right in the face, and just his nose just bursts with blood, and he tried to say, are you okay, and I'm so fucking sorry at the same time, and he jumbled his words, and he yells, "Are you fucking sorry?" And the other guy's like choking back tears. There's no resist on this ring. I can't use that. Alright. I'm never going to use the Spirit Eater Bulwark. I think just toss that now. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright. We're back to normal.
Put it to good
I'll
use.
compare those medallions later.
Welcome. I thank you. If you seek only you stay.
Hey! Nature's Guardians, level 9. Nice.
I care.
Alright. Let's check around here for other quests. There's Ralia, who we saved in the vanilla game, which gives us some XP. Oh, look, we're like a pixel away. Come on. As usually the results in taking care of the core. See if not moving the cells. Is that your expert medical opinion, Legendary? He's like, due to my years as a doctor, it's your own damn fault. Meh. Should I go talk to Amalia right now? Probably 5 minutes. I can wait a little bit. Hey, there's that level. Stay away from me. Big scary guy. There we go. Leaf Mane Alpha Horn. Alright. Level 79! A new record! Because this is my first hardcore character. Alright. Can you do the English guy with the big chin that mumbles on Family Guy? No, the guy's just like... That guy? I don't remember his name. It's like Big Chinningtonsworth or something. I mean, I've never tried doing that impression, but he just goes... That's it, that's all he does. I remember Buzz Killington, who's always A buzzkill, of course. Do you remember the episode where they were like, oh, man, the worst thing they got in Britain is drive-by arguments? And then it shows this guy, like, pull up next to some other British guy, and he honks the horn and rolls down his window, and he goes, "Oh, Reginald, I disagree!" Boom! It's the gas and just takes off. Yeah, I think the best Family Guy impression I've got in my arsenal, though, is definitely Herbert. Let me wet the whistle here.
We can settle this like responsible young adolescents. Whoever can swallow the most Tylenol PM wins. Where's that muscly on paperboy with the good news? Get your fat ass back here. Y'all like popsicles? I got a whole freezer full of popsicles in my basement. Oh, you know what? I think I owe you a tip for that paper, but for my arthritis. Why don't you reach on in here and fish it out?
Thank you. I'm glad I met your standard, dude. You know that sound that he would make anytime he's just like, presumably getting turned on. He would just like look at the boys and be like, and then his dog would do it too. Like if I make that noise in like earshot of my wife, she will strike me. She thinks that whole impression, like everything about it, is the creepiest shit ever. She does not like it. Purging Ugdenbog girdle of the spell weaving. Whoa!
Trying to get up all on me, old sneaky snake.
Stone Gaze Basilisk. Bunch of salads here. Ow! I actually heard of it. I have 85% poison resistance. Doesn't mean I should take the explosion to the face like a shotgun blast, though. I was so close to that thing when it popped. I got hit by like 4 of the bolts, I think. Whoa, potion! Okay, let's not die to such an unimpressive creature as this in hardcore. Yeah, I beat the Loghorrean. I got bit by a snake. Meh. Alright. Oh. Okay, let's take this chance near the end of our session here and go turn in this quest at Devil's Crossing. Okay, we saved your dad.
We were never close, but he's the only family I got left.
Alright. Okay. Alright, that's a good break point. This is midnight, which is my usual ending time, and I have to get up super early in the morning to pick up a car from a shop, so I can't really stay up any later tonight. But thank you all for joining me again and making it so I'm not just talking to myself in a room and encouraging my insanity. I appreciate it. I stream every night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you've not been here before, that's when I do it. I've not missed a stream day, which is every day since like May 26th, I think. Got a good record going right now. If you want a notification when I go online, please hit that follow button. It'll let you know. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free if you choose to do so. Lastly, I always end the stream by rating somebody else. So if you're willing, please stick around for like 60 more seconds and we'll make someone's night. Maybe you'll find another streamer you like. Maybe you won't. God help us. And lastly, if you're not familiar with it, I've got a plugin on my page called Quest Mode. It's a button on the info page. It looks like a big scroll. It says Quest Mode on it. It has a bunch of free offers in your area. If you accept any of them, they will give you points toward buying free Twitch subscriptions, which both helps you out and helps the streamer you choose to subscribe to. I completely believe in the system. We've gotten 3 free subs on this channel already because of that, and it's free games at the same time. There's really nothing to lose. I encourage you to see what offers are free in your area. That said, y'all have a good night. Hope to see you tomorrow. Gonna do a raid here now. Peace.